Day one, mood is still positive. I think it's pretty easy not to eat. I don't really enjoy food, I never have, so yeah, it's always pretty easy for me, thankfully. My weight, I checked yesterday, was 88.5 kilos, which is high for me normally. I mean, I've tried to put on a lot of weight last year, so that's exactly why. My urine pH range was between 5 and 5.3, which is quite low for me as well, but I've been drinking exclusively black coffee for the last few weeks now, and that can make your urine more acidic. I have started my morning salt purge, having sea salt and water. It just gets the party started and gives you pretty explosive diarrhea, which is good for cleaning out your intestinal tract. What else? Didn't sleep brilliantly last night, which has been typical of fasting for me in the past when I used to box. You sort of have a spike in energy, but it was no big deal. Just did some trading and some reading. I've got my DEXA scan today, blood test today. I'll get my blood pressure reading at the same time, and my metabolic test. As a benchmark, I don't know, I guess light, or it always looks flattering. I feel fat anyway, but maybe from this angle a bit better. Basically, I've got a little bit of chub at the bottom, which is not typical for me. I'll be interested to see what my body fat is, because I used to be so used to having 4% limbs, 6% torso. I'm sure it's not like that anymore. But reading different body measurement scans and stuff like that on the web, I don't think I was as high body fat as I thought I could be. So I'm just trying to keep it. I've got natural light from both directions, and I guess it makes it the least flattering as possible. It's cold. It's Melbourne winter. I'm not prepared for this from Sydney, but I'll make do. I will start supplementing, what is it, the apple cider, organic apple cider vinegar, which I've read online is good to take while fasting, just to give yourself some bare essentials. I hate talking on camera. I effing hate it. I'm trying to keep it general audience. I'll get better as time goes on. I'm just trying to care too much about it, I suppose. Exercise was fine yesterday. I did 40 minutes of skipping from 140 to 160 BPM heart range, which is very low effort for me. Didn't feel any dizzy spells. Haven't felt hungry at all. Like, the only rumbling I've had in my stomach has been from drinking ocean salt water, essentially, which is something that's always going to make your stomach sort of shudder and make some noises. And I'm not really sure what else I need to say at this stage, other than I feel like I've got some decent energy. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel lightheaded and dizzy or anything like that, like people always say. People eat too much. That should be obvious by just taking a walk around town. If I need to say anything else, I'll add an addendum later. I might talk about my scans later on during the day.